House members voted 71 to 59.
Own version of the bill by Friday. And if they give it the green light, this would require a House-Senate Conference Committee to iron out differences between the two versions. Now, supporters say this bill creates a safe, well-regulated legal marketplace, including best practices for consumer protection, health, and even public safety. They say it also prioritizes a robust expungement program so people who have been impacted by current cannabis laws can move on with their lives.
Opponents are arguing that legalized cannabis could lead to increases in impaired driving and increased access by minors. Now, if the bill goes through and is then signed by the governor, recreational cannabis would be a thing in Minnesota by this summer. Minnesota lawmakers also rethinking an approach to public safety. It would allow some convicted felons the option of an early release through a rehabilitation program.
This is a move that supporters say would save the state $4,600 per inmate, which instead at this time goes to victim support services, crime intervention initiatives, and community-based correctional programs. Opponents, though, see it as a get-out-of-jail-free card, ignoring the needs of law enforcement officers, they say, across the state, failing to hold judges and prosecutors accountable for light or no sentences. The bill outlines that violent criminals involved in murders and sexual assaults would not be eligible for the program at all. Well, get ready for a big blast this morning.
Yeah, it's Severe Summer Weather Awareness Week, and the state of North Dakota is running a statewide tornado drill. You'll hear it at about 11:15 this morning. Here with the latest on what you need to know for potential severe weather, meteorologist Lisa Green. Morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yeah, it's that time of year we want to start thinking about this. I don't expect to see this at all today, but tornadoes, a big concern here heading into our active season for storms. And again, with the drill happening today, this is the time to plan ahead. So when a warning is issued, you know exactly what to do. So good time to review that tornado action plan, where you need to go, what you need to do, wherever you are, whether it be at home, at work, at school. A good time to discuss it with your family so everybody's on the same page, and practice it too when that drill warning goes off here at 11:15 this morning, if you can. Otherwise, you can do so once you get home tonight as well. But we're preparing for severe weather when we're talking about some quiet weather this morning. We've got beautiful sunshine out there in Fargo, but that will be changing. We do get into a more active period as we make our way into the day today. Here's a look at our conditions. We're at 36 degrees in Fargo, so slightly warmer than recent days as a south wind has kicked in. We're seeing a 10-mile-per-hour wind speed right now. It does make it feel a little colder out there this morning, 28 degrees, so you probably want to have that jacket, maybe a rain jacket because of the rain coming our way later on. And a look at Grand Forks. Red River still out of its banks, of course. Here we're in moderate flood stage in Grand Forks. You can check the latest river levels at our VNL weather app. We're at 33 degrees in Grand Forks with that south-southeasterly wind today at 9 to start off this morning. This will probably be the lightest it is for the rest of the day. We've got increasing winds, increasing chances for precip. A couple of areas of precipitation right now. Some flakes or some showers or drizzle going on right along the North Dakota-South Dakota line on our radar here. That will continue moving eastward. And then we're watching to the northwest for that area along a front that's going to sweep through and bring us the rain and bring us the wind for later today. But we are warming up with that. So out at the bus stop, a little cold this morning. This afternoon, we're looking at temperatures into the low 50s with the wind. And again, keep in mind, this afternoon, that's when we see the rain start to ramp up. Some of us, it may take a little while longer because it's moving west to east. So if you're in Minnesota, it might not be till tonight. It starts up maybe around noon in places like Devil's Lake. And same thing with the wind, that increasing from west to east. By this afternoon, we're looking at gusts topping 30 miles per hour out of the south. So an active day coming up for today that continues again tomorrow with more showers possible. And then Friday, a slight break, and then one more round on Saturday before we dry out and we see some warmer temperatures for next week. Don't be surprised today if you hear a rumble of thunder this afternoon, especially in the south. But a reminder, as we're talking about Severe Weather Awareness Week this week, I am not expecting severe weather. Just some lightning, which we know is always dangerous, and some heavy downpours with any storms that do develop.
Okay, keep the VNL weather app handy, and then you can check the radar exactly where you are. So great tool. Lisa, thank you.
The director of the Red River Women's Clinic now responding to North Dakota's new abortion ban. Tammy Kramenacher told the Associated Press that this new law may lead to patients wondering if they're doing something criminal by simply accessing their health care.
She says no patient should be faced with that feeling. Now the Red River Women's Clinic sued over the previous abortion ban when the facility was based in downtown Fargo. It has since moved across the Red to Moorhead, Minnesota. A motorcycle crash in Fargo over the weekend sent a man to the hospital. It's the latest in a string of crashes and has riders pleading with drivers. They are asking drivers to be more aware and to watch out for those on two wheels.
Look twice and look again, and a third time if need be. I mean, you have to be aware.
Because we all have families and friends that need us back at home, so we want to return to them.
We have more information on the crash as well as a GoFundMe for the motorcyclists involved. Just head on over to our VNL News app and click on this story. A traffic alert for people driving I-29 south of Fargo. Construction resumes tomorrow on the road race project for the FM flood diversion. Traffic will shift to a northbound bypass lane, which means there will be just a single lane in that stretch of roadway.
The project extends from the exit 50 Hickson interchange to the exit 54 Davenport and Oxbow interchange. The DOT says this work should last about 6 months.
Demo currently underway on the campus of MSUM. Take a look at this bird's eye view. This is the west side of campus.
It's the old Newman Center along 11th Street. It's being taken down so a new alumni center can be built. The school says the new donor-funded facility will support relationships between MSUM alum and current students while placing philanthropy center stage. Values of homes, it seems, change year to year. But what does that mean for the homeowners?
The Valley Today's Nishay Taylor joining us live this morning with more on what experts are now saying about the market. Good morning, Nishay.
Good morning, Jordan and Ashland. Realty experts say homeowners should be considering whether their city or county assessed value or fair market value has gone up. They say the two are completely different and that homeowners commonly confuse the two.
When you get the letter in the mail, it says your value went up. It's probably county or city assessed saying, yep, your value went up and this is what your taxes are going to be based off of now.
Well, the fair market value means determines how much your home will buy or sell for. Now, if that goes up, they say that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's time to sell your home. They say it's all situational. Reporting live in Horace, Nishay Taylor, Valley News Live.
Yeah, we know they're still trying to build new houses for folks. We hear the construction going on behind you, so still kind of a hot housing market here. Nishay, thank you.
In our consumer alert this morning, those looking to buy an electric vehicle are about to lose a popular option. General Motors now says it's ending production of its best-selling electric vehicle, the Chevy Bolt, by the end of this year.
Instead, the U.S.-based plant that makes this model will shift production to electric pickup trucks. Mattel is releasing its first ever Barbie doll with Down syndrome. The company worked closely with the National Down Syndrome Society to ensure accuracy with the doll.
Yeah, the Barbie comes even with ankle-foot orthotics, which many children with Down syndrome use for support. The price tag for the doll on Mattel's website is $10.99.
A reminder, representation matters.
Well, golfers sure are smiling a bit more these days because courses around the FM Metro are finally starting to open up for this big season. Village Green in Moorhead opens at noon today. The countdown is on. And the Meadows opens tomorrow at 11. Tee times are available only on a first-come, first-served basis there.
And the latest side from the Fargo golf courses, Rose Creek's driving range will tentatively open tomorrow. The first 9 holes opening on Friday. Osgood will open on Monday. Prairiewood Tuesday. Elzagle on Wednesday. Edgewood, it'll be a while though since it is still flooded in that area. And either way for me, I don't think they want me on the golf course. I'll wreck the green more than anything. Hey, oh, I'd be yelling that a lot.
I'm ready to hit the green.
Well, thank you for joining us here this morning.
Take care, everybody.